learning. I hope you had a great Monday off, spent some time with your family. Maybe you had to catch up on things, but I hope you spent some time with your family. And yeah, so the mug for this week, today, was my New Year's in 2012. I went to India. So I stayed at an orphanage called Hawina, and I stayed there and I was helping the kids in the orphanage, and it was kind of one of the coolest things I've ever done in my life. So they gave me this mug in 2012. So that was 8 years ago. That's crazy. Whew. Anyway, what we're going to learn about today is stem and leaf plots. We've got two more different sets of ways to display data, and we are going to go through those. And then once we get done with that, next week you're going to have another project just picking which type of data you like, or picking which way to display data. I'll explain it a lot better once we get into that week. But this week we are doing stem and leaf plots. So a stem and leaf plot displays data based on digits. So each value is separated into stems, which are the first digit, and then leaves, which are the last digit. So for example, if you had to do, you're displaying these three sets of data, you want to put the first stem as a 4, right? So the stem would be 4 because of this 4 right here. And then our leaves, so 4 would be 2, okay? And then that's how I'm displaying 42. So 42 is how I would display in a stem and leaf graph. But I have to display 46 as well. I already have a 4 here, so I do not need to repeat that. I'm just putting in a 6. All right? So that would be 46. So I already displayed 42. Now I'm displaying 46. And now I'm displaying 48. Where do you think I should put how do I put my 48? So I've already got my 4 here. And then I'm just going to put my 8 right behind my 6. So you see that this is 42, 46, 48. So think of the stem as like as a plant, right? So I love my plants. And you've got one root, which is the stem, but you have multiple leaves coming off of it. So let's see if I can pull out this plant right here. Okay, so you've got stems. So you see this big, maybe you can't. You see this big stem right here. So that would be the 40. And then these little leaves would be like 46, 47, and 48. I hope this visual helps you kind of display why it's called stem and leaf plot. So you can see the stems and the leaves, and if you want to display data that way, you can. Okay, enough of the plants. So we're just gonna get right to it. If you want to pause the video right here and write this all down, you can. So the following scores are from a college exam that was given during finals. All right, so let's go through the steps. Our first step is to order the numbers from least to greatest. It's always going to be your first step when displaying data is order your numbers. Okay, so we'll start with 63, 67, 72, 78, 81, 91, 93, and 94. Okay. Now you're going to create a T-chart, and the left side, for this one you're only in tens. There are more complicated stem and leaf plots that deal with hundreds and thousands. But what we're going to do this time is just deal with tens place and the ones place. So on our left side, we have the tens place. So on this side, it's going to be our tens place. And on the right side, it's going to be our ones place. So we're going to place one number into the chart at a time. before we do that, I think we can already tell what tens we have. So we have 60, we have 70, right? 80 and 90, but we don't have anything else. So these are the only tens that we have. So let's plot my first number. My first number is 63. So I'm going to, I already have my 6 here. All I need to do is place my 3. So 63 was plotted. Now 67. So I go into my 6 category for my tens place. And my ones place is a 7. So I just put a 1 here. Or a 7 here, sorry. Now 72. I'm going to go to the sevens place, where my sevens in the tens place. Just plot my 2 here. Check. 78. So 78. Check. 81. 81. Check. And then 91. 91. So I go to my 90, and then I just place a 1 here. Now 93. So I go back at 90, and I don't have to make another 9 at all. I leave the 9 where it is and just put a 3. And then my 4, I can just put a 4 here. All right, so stem and leaf plots are, I think, are pretty simple. Just don't overthink it, right? Just, you don't want to overthink how you are displaying the data. You just are doing the different stem and leaf plots for that data. All right, let me know if you have any questions. Comment below or send me an email. And this is my second to last video. Well, this way for the notes' sake. But yeah, you guys have been doing fantastic. Let me know if you have any questions. Bye.